What happens when a newlywed couple hunting for their dream home gets trapped by a historic blizzard inside a remote, abandoned mansion, only to discover that the house's missing previous owner was a renowned psychiatrist whose terrifying patient recordings are still hidden in the walls? You get Never Lie, the masterfully claustrophobic psychological thriller by the undisputed queen of plot twists, Freida McFadden. The narrative follows Tricia Hale, a young woman deeply in love, and her nerdy, hyper-logical husband, Ethan. Desperate to find a secluded property to start their lives together, they drive out to view the isolated estate of Dr. Adrienne Hale, a high-profile psychiatrist who vanished without a trace 4 years prior. When an aggressive winter storm rolling across the mountains knocks out power and blocks the roads, their innocent house hunting excursion morphs into a freezing, high-stakes fight for survival inside a house built on deception. The true brilliance of this narrative lies in its chilling dual timeline structure and its flawless execution of psychological gaslighting. As Ethan searches the dark mansion for firewood and blankets, Tricia stumbles upon a hidden room containing a massive archive of Dr. Hale's audio transcripts and cassette tapes. Intrigued and seeking a distraction from the storm, Tricia begins playing the secret recordings of Dr. Hale's most dangerous, unhinged psychiatric patients. Through these eerie retro playback sessions, McFadden treats the reader to a spectacular parallel mystery, slowly unveiling the final weeks leading up to Dr. Hale's disappearance. Every tape contains a complex web of lies, shifting motives, and a mounting sense of dread as Tricia realizes that one of the deeply disturbed patients described on the tapes might be much closer than she ever could have anticipated. Beneath the heavy atmosphere of a haunted house thriller and fast-paced domestic suspense, Never Lie handles an incredibly sharp exploration of human deception, sociopathy, and the dark undercurrents of marital trust. Tricia isn't a seasoned investigator. She is a regular woman dealing with a growing, terrifying realization that she might not know her husband as well as she thinks. The book masterfully handles complex themes of mental manipulation, the fragile nature of memory, and how easily a predatory mind can weaponize a person's deepest vulnerabilities against them. The physical isolation of the Snowden mansion acts as a perfect structural metaphor for the psychological trap tightening around the characters. The tension escalates with mechanical precision, building toward a staggering whirlwind of trademark Freida McFadden plot twists that completely upends every single assumption the reader has made. The narrative completely fractures the line between victim and predator, culminating in a jaw-dropping final revelation that permanently redefines the entire story. Supported by brilliant pacing, a relentlessly dark atmosphere, and an ending that leaves readers gasping for breath, this novel stands as an absolute powerhouse of modern suspense. Ultimately, Never Lie delivers an unforgettable, highly addictive reading experience that brilliantly proves the most dangerous monsters are never the ones hiding outside in the storm. They are the ones sitting right next to you, smiling behind a mask of perfect truth.